Okay. Well, it's 7 o'clock, so call to order. First, we'll start with the flag salute.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, so Mark Peterson is going to be late.
Yes, he's in another meeting with, he said he would be late. He would text when he's on his way.
Yeah, and
And President Niles is ill.
okay. So we have changes to the agenda.
So we do have, the resolution's been pulled. Those were seeking money from FEMA for grants. FEMA has denied it, so we're not expending those funds, so there's no point in have the resolutions to be voted on. So those were both pulled.
Yeah, the changes.
If you wanted to talk about are we talking about the meeting nights and stuff? You might want to add that. I would recommend adding that to new business.
Okay, can we add the potential having a conversation talking about the changing the meeting time and day?
Are we gonna add that to new business?
The new business?
Possible date, meeting night change?
I don't know, sir.
Okay,
So, and then Rick, you just make a motion and Austin the second, adding that.
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we, have a discussion about meeting night, time and date, time and date, to new business.
I'll second.
favor?
Aye.
Right,
Opposed? Okay, public comment. Susie Dahl. Susie Dahl? Yep.
Good evening, board members. Thank you for allowing for me to speak this evening. My name is Susie Dahl. I'm from Warren, Oregon. I'm here both personally and professionally. Personally, I live in the district and am a taxpayer for 2 residential parcels of land in both Warren and Yankton. And my family owns 17 acres of light industrial land within the city of St. Helens. Last night, I sent an email to Ms. Leonard and BCC'd the board requesting time for public comment this evening and included additional materials for fire marshal duties. With that said, I respectfully request the email with attachment be entered into the record in its entirety. Professionally, I'm the Director of Land Development Services for Columbia County. I'm also a code official. So when you guys sit down to discuss how the fire district will achieve fire marshal duties, we would like to have a seat at the table for those conversations in a collaborative effort. Thank you.
Thank you. Mike? Sir?
Mike DeRoy, City St. Helens. I'm also a resident of City St. Helens. I'm also professionally a building official for City St. Helens. I want to thank the board for the time, commitment, and resources you guys put into what you guys do for the community, and thank you to CRFR staff. All of you guys do a wonderful job in our community, and so really appreciate everything everybody does. My only comment tonight is just kind of echoing what Susie was bringing up, just in terms of the fire marshal duties being followed through with, and kind of the coordination that the city's used to having with you guys in terms of developers that seek permits with us and that sort of thing. And so again, just and through inspection services and just even through the phone calls that we have of things that we actually see out there as we're going around and throughout the community. And so again, just I really appreciate everything everybody does around here. I know everybody has a lot of challenges to deal with around here. And so thank you for your time. And I just want to echo what Susie said about having a seat at the table and just being able to kind of have some input on how that looks as we move forward. Thank you.
Thank you. I think it's important that we all remember that, you know, why we're here, right? At the end of the day, it's to make sure that, you know, we support our community and, you know, spend the community's tax dollars in the right way. So that's what we are actively trying to do and pushing forward. So, is that any comment? Okay. Okay, Local 3215, please.
President Strasburg, I want to thank you guys for first the opportunity to speak. While the recent arbitrator's decision wasn't terribly clear and didn't provide definitive direction that we were all hoping for, the administration and the union have been meeting frequently to help resolve a few major issues. We've had several meetings in the last 2 weeks, ranging from 2 to 7 hours at a time. But we have cleared the air on where each side stands and on several topics without tempers flaring. And we've kept the discussions moving in the right direction. These have been some of the most productive labor and management meetings that we've had in the last few years, for sure. And I think the administration can echo that. And I wanted to thank the administration for these opportunities that we've had and we're able to continue to have that kind of rapport with this administration. Now, kind of on a more personal note, after 15 years as the union vice president, 5 years as the president, this is my last address to you as principal officer. I'm proud to introduce Dustin King as the next president of our local union. I'm happy with his decision to take on this role and feel that he's going to do a fantastic job leading our union in the future. And I'll be here to assist him and provide historical context wherever I can to make this transition as smooth as possible. Again, just want to thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. Congratulations, Dustin.
Welcome aboard, Dustin. Long time no see.
Volunteer report.
So the volunteers are currently doing toy and joy. This week is distribution. So they're currently bagging right now. We have maintenance staff has removed the apparatus from the LBTC bays. They'll be moving the toys and setting up for distribution on Friday here in St. Helens. There'll be distributions on Saturday right here. So all of them are currently committed to that. So that's what's going on for them to talk about.
Okay. Correspondence?
Done.
Okay. The consent agenda for last month's board meeting.
Motion that we approve the consent agenda.
Second. Okay, favor?
Hey, what do you want to add? So when you move in second, then you ask for discussion. You guys can talk about it.
Second discussion?
Discussion.
This is the time when we asked outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
I had a couple. It is gonna be, 74592, the Nixon Peabody.
That is the remainder of, the one-time revolving line that we signed a resolution for.
Oh, for the,
Yeah.
okay.
How much money did we end up borrowing?
I'm sorry,
How much money did we end up borrowing?
the 650
650,000?
paid back in 3 weeks. So it was taken out just prior to payroll.
Who's Canon Financial Services?
That is for, the copier lease that we have. And then
And Wolf Consulting? So I thought they were.
that, we're actually gonna be talking with you guys about that, but they're finishing the transition.
Okay. And then Jim Band, that was the last payment for the forensic, for the,
No, the investigators.
Country media.
That is the newspaper postings that we put in there.
Cool.
I know it doesn't make sense because it's what they charge, but the Chronicle and stuff.
How are we doing going forward with the, the whole budget versus actual and that kind of a format so that we can see where services, I get repair bills. My question is, how can we see it to where we can see more, okay, this was blocked out for payment for this line item in the budget?
So the one I gave you guys last, the stuff you got last week, those are the only main differences, yeah. Those are the only main differences, but the rest of them are gonna be coming to you soon, reconcile, because this is all getting put into the audit and stuff too.
Okay.
So, and I have them showing up January 8th.
So the goal would be to, that we provide budget versus actual meeting in January board.
Cool. Okay.
Because the primary concern is getting everything to get this audit going. So we're 2 years on. Plus we'll have more reconciled numbers.
Yeah, I just think that at the end of the day, if we have, obviously, beat the dead horse here, but if we have what we budgeted for and what we actually spent, like legal services, like good lord, hopefully the number goes back down, so.
Well, it's not gonna go down from here. Well, we'd spend less hopefully, but
Yes.
we're already exceeded it yet.
Yes.
I have one question.
Motion to approve.
They made a motion, you can now call for a vote.
There you go.
Yeah, let me go ahead and call the meeting.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Nobody opposed, so we're good. Okay. Chief Officer report.
So I would like to echo, President Schrotzberger's statement. We met now almost 15 hours, since last week and including to this week, having some very good discussions. I'm very happy with the, tone of the discussions and where we're at. We're being open and honest with them, and I believe they're being open and honest with us and trying to come to some reconciliation or trying to find a way to move forward from the arbitrator's decision. And so, tonight, in executive, the labor attorney will brief you on where we're at, what we've done up to this point. And, so we're gonna have all the board members here. Mr. Gunderson might be here by the time that happens. But, I would agree that the meetings have been, I would stop short, call them fantastic, because in the 11 years I've been here, we never had have meetings like this. So I'm very happy with what we've been able to do the last several days.
Good. Old business.
I don't believe we have any.
Good. New business. RFP legal.
So the RFP has been prepared. We do have it, ready. What I'm going to ask the board to please consider is tabling it for 6 months. And the reason that I'm asking for the tabling is cost associated with it. So, the current legal counsel for the district has extended his retirement by a year, then put you off for a year. And that he has reduced his charges and has done some things for pro bono in order to reduce the cost associated with the district. If we were to open RFP and you guys were to seek a new legal counsel, those folks are gonna have to get read in to where we are currently are. Obviously we have our current legal battles that are going on and having those connections with SDAO and the county and OSP, along with the investigations that are going on. Again, your gentleman's call if you want to proceed with it. It's going to cost funds. And so if we wait till the new budget year, we can budget for that, transition Mr. Blitz out and transition the firm you guys decide to replace him with, the latter half of the calendar year. But fiscal year, it will probably cost money because the attorneys would have to get caught up on all the things that we have going on. So again, I'm just asking that it will cost us some funds. I don't know how much, and I can't even gather that, but there's a lot of things going on, as you gentlemen are aware. So I would request that you table it until such time as that we have the funds to be able to afford to pay, not expend any more than we currently have. If you want us to put it out, I can put it out tomorrow. So it is prepared.
And then, so, and just putting it out is just, we're just asking for bids though, correct? If we did put it out.
If you want to set bids, yes, we'd have to have a date for it to close, and then you guys would have to award one. So how that starts would have to be, that's not, from my recollection, it's not listed in the RFP. This is like, if we award it, right, you guys picked a firm, then when it would start. So a firm might do it, but if you're telling them that we're gonna put an offer 3 or 4 or 5 months, 6 months until. I'm not sure how that would work legally. So that's the reason why I say table, even if you table for 3 months and we open it back up and we wanted with the choice of starting in July, just, it would give us a little time. It wouldn't take funds out of our current budget that we're having challenges with.
Currently the RFP is open for 45 days.
So since it's legal, legal advice, you probably want to open it up for 60 or even 75 days to give, because this is attorneys, right? They're gonna read it, they're gonna have to prepare documents. Then you would at least give them 2 months minimum for them to intake all those RFPs for your guys' review, for your gentleman's review.
Well, what if we put it out for 90 days? That would suffice the 3 months that you're mentioning. And
If you gentlemen like to do that, we can, then when we
And
start
then-
January, start the first week of January, because obviously, I mean, I'm asking if you want me to do it now, or we wait until the first week of January, start in January, and then give you till March, and you guys will then have a chance to review in April.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see an issue with going out for bid. We could do 90 days, like,
and Nick can put in, obviously, if he wants to.
but that does get us closer, then we can, and then they bid, we still have, that gets us closer to the fiscal year, and we can see what we get bid, and we can talk to whoever bids.
Obviously, a lot of things seem to change fast, so I agree.
Okay, so obviously you guys have, it's a new business, so if you guys want to direct staff to do that, we can make that happen. It is prepared, I just have to change dates on the RFP, and then we can submit it or send it out in January.
I agree with that.
I'll make a motion to put out the RFP for legal, dated for 90 days. And I'll have Chief Smythe prepare that. Does that work?
Yeah.
Starting in January.
January 2024.
Yeah, January, if we can put it out,
Yes.
January, whatever, I don't know what the first Monday is, of January. But does that work with you guys?
That, if you gentlemen, yes, and you guys make motion and vote on it, yeah, we can definitely do that.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Okay, and then we made a change to the agenda about changing the meeting time and day.
So for historical reference for you 3 gentlemen, since Mr. Niles is not here, generally in July, if there's a change in board, they're normally at the July meeting, you guys set the date and time of the meeting. Obviously, we've had a lot of things happen in the last 5 months, and so that slipped through the cracks. So this is definitely something we can do, is we have to know this, right? We have to obviously, and we have a meeting in Rainier as well. So if you gentlemen are going to decide that we're going to meet whatever date you choose, we have to change that in our board policy that states that, which is not a big deal if that's what you guys choose to do. And then are you gonna alternate with 1 month here, 1 month in Rainier, back and forth? If so, because that gives us time to talk to CCOM to utilize this building, and also talk to Rainier City about using their city hall.
I don't think we should make that decision until we have both Niles and what's the?
Gunnerston, Mark Gunnerston.
Yeah, so,
I agree.
but maybe we can have direct Chief Smythe to check with CCOM, see if they have good days.
And Rainier, I could do both.
Yeah, and just see if they have a good opening days, then we can kind of narrow it down by that. But an earlier time than 7 would be nice.
Would welcome it. Yes, it'd be fantastic. So, yes, so what I'll do is I'll get that information. I can send the board, and, again, you're not gonna reply back, but I can at least give you the information, and you guys can decide your. January meeting.
Board didn't get our policies and procedures until July or August.
August, yeah.
August, so, okay. Okay. I think that's it. This time we're gonna go into a closed executive session, and I would like only Chief Smythe to be in the room.
You have to read the ORS.
Real property transactions, ORS 192-6602E, and labor negotiator consultations, ORS 192.6602D.
Yeah.
1920. I go.
Yeah.